Atkins.
Good afternoon. You're listening to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk, and I am Christina, of course. And Chad, Chad is on vacation, so a little stinker. But so Chad is off in Hong Kong. So I guess we'll talk today about different things that are going on here. So this week, there's a few things that I want to cover. There was some information, a little bit of an update about Alaska. Some of you may remember she was the Great Dane in Jacksonville that we discussed quite a few weeks back, where her owner, or the son, he posted a video and it went viral, and so we'll be covering that today. And then we also have a gentleman from Farmina. Farmina is a dog food product, so we have he'll be on the show today. He'll be calling later today and we'll talk a little bit about his product and what he has. So, and then few other things like we like to do every week. We like to talk just about rescue, and so I will be covering with you. I have this precious mama and her 10 puppies, and I want to kind of go over with you, and I know we've discussed it before, but the importance of spay and neuter, because I had a situation this week, and it was a matter of whenever you when you have a dog, you have a responsibility. You make a commitment to that dog. And it doesn't mean that you're committed to that dog until that dog has puppies because you didn't spay it, or you're committed to that dog until you have to get the dog vaccinated, or you're committed until the dog needs to go to the vet. Like, you make a commitment. When you take a dog into your home, you make a lifetime commitment to that dog. And so I just want to kind of go over with you this week. We'll be discussing some of those things because I got this precious pitty girl that, she's young herself. She's maybe 2 years old, and she has a situation where she has puppies because she wasn't spayed. So she has 10 precious little puppies, and then she was being dropped off at the shelter. So now, what does that mean for the mama and her pups? Very often that could be a death sentence. And so are people taking into consideration what they're doing when they take that animal and they're taking it to the shelter? The shelter, it wasn't designed to do what the public is putting on it. And so that's obviously the reason that we have, I know just right here in LA County, we have over a 50% death rate. You've got 50% of the animals that are coming in are being euthanized. And what is the shelter supposed to do about that? And we have to, as human beings and as the public, we need to make sure that we're being responsible to these animals and proceeding with what we're looking at. Like, we have a responsibility, and not just, I'm a rescue, so mine is in a different level, but you out there, the general public, like, what you have and what responsibility you have to the animal that you've taken into your care. And so I want to go over that some this week, just because it's something obviously everyone knows that I'm very passionate about, and we just want to discuss like different options. And if you have some questions, you can feel free to give me a call here in the studio, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Welcome back to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk. And again, we are here to talk rescue and the different circumstances that affect us all in the rescue world and our responsibilities as human beings out there. We've dogs and cats are domestic animals, and as a general public, what we expect of that. And I believe we have Tommy on the line. Tommy from Farmina Pet Food Products. Tommy, are you with us?
I am. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, Tommy. How's it going?
It's going great. It's going great. Everything's good.
So I invited you on the show today to discuss a little bit. Now, you are the sales rep for Farmina Pet Foods, and this is a product that that you have shared with me and with my rescue pups. And so I want you just to kind of describe for the public, like generally, Farmina and your pet food products, what it offers to us.
Sure, no problem. Thank you for having me on, and I'm happy that I can help you with your rescue pups. Farmina is a family-owned company from Italy. It's been in business for over 50 years. We're in 40 different countries. We are seeing the change. A lot of people want to start going with their, with saturation in the pet food business. A lot of people are turning over to European nations for their food because Italy is a GMO-free country, and a lot of people like that. Farmina offers a wide range of flavors such as blueberry lamb, corn apple, chicken pomegranate, fish, and orange, and that you see that the vitamins are with the meat. Now, we have a very high protein level with our food.
I saw that 70%.
Yes, 70%. Now, what's important about our product that we differentiate from other products is that we use meat proteins, not plant proteins. Plant proteins sometimes tend to have a higher pH balance and can cause some UTI issues. We offer the meat proteins. And what's also different from our products is that we incorporate such medicinal products such as turmeric, aloe vera, green tea. Turmeric is an ancient spice coming from India, great for anti-inflammatory. Aloe vera and green tea are great antioxidants. So you don't see that in many foods, but we incorporate that. And to tell you the truth, sometimes when I tell the people ingredients, they tell me, God, I wish you guys made food for humans.
Yeah, all those healthy things. Well, I did notice, like, you have the fish with orange and things of that. So it is, the way it's formulated, then it's different than what we're used to here in the United States. So that's a combination that we don't see very often here.
No, you don't see that combination. And also, the standards, when I came into the business, I didn't know that the European foods, the EU standards, they're about 3 times higher standards than American standards. So not only do we meet the FDA and USDA standard, but the EU standards of packaging, contamination aspects, all those standards are much higher in Europe. So you're getting a much more credible source. Our meats, like a wild boar, comes from Tuscany, or our fish are from the northern European seas, and our lamb products. Everything is a high-grade meat, for your pet.
Well, and then you also have, the Farmina products is grain-free.
Grain-free, exactly. We also have a low grain, which is an ancestral grain made of spelt, which is an ancient grain. So we do offer that, but most stores do offer that we're getting into is the grain-free, because we see the trend going into that way. But if you want a low grain, we also offer that. And what's also important about our product is the cooking temperature. Most foods are cooked at about 400 degrees. Farmina is cooked at about 170, 180 degrees. So what that does is allow the nutrients found in the raw ingredients to stay intact longer, and it's more bioavailable. So you have a lot better digestibility and palatability for your dogs and cats.
Well, I know personally. I mean, my rescue pets are on this, and they just look at me like, I mean, they just eat it up so fast. I actually had to start using a couple bowls where some of the ones that are a little too excited about eating, the bowls with the little lines in it to make them eat a little bit slower because I think that they're enjoying it a little too much. And the other thing is, I mean, obviously the flavor. I mean, the dogs really, I mean, they're into this flavor. I mean, they're really, just the smell of it alone is much different than a lot of the foods that we have here because it's got that natural, I mean, you could smell the fish and the fruits. I mean, it has that. I'm like you said, some people are asking, where's the human grade of this?
Right.
Now, there's other things that are important in this too, because you have your omegas, like in your fish foods and things like that, which is also very good for the animals and their coats and their well-being.
Exactly. It's a omega-6 to omega-3. It's a 3-to-1 ratio for the use of fish oils, vacuums, diffused fats, minerals, and vitamins. They help a lot improve the skin and coat. Along with the low temperature, they stay bioavailable. A lot of digestive issues, overweight issues, yeast overgrowth issues, joint issues, nail shedding issues. It covers a whole array. Not only are the dogs, salivating at the thought of this fine Italian gourmet meal, but that you're giving something to your dog that, in the long run, is going to help them with their health. And that's what the goal is for Farmina. A happy pet is a happy you. It's a family-owned business. As far as our, research goes into what we produce, it's cruelty-free. We do every type of testing in the home of dogs where, it's their natural habitat. Nothing is done in the lab. Farmina actually hosts the World Dog Show in Milan.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So, a lot of these model dogs that are, fit, and we take pride in that they're eating our food.
Well, I think another thing is that the food, it's always fresh. It's never frozen meat or dehydrated meat.
Exactly.
So then another part that I read in here that it's good for diabetic dogs and cats.
Right. It's, the low glycemic response. Usually a lot of dogs, when they eat certain type of foods, their glycemic index will rise really fast. They'll be energetic, and then the level will spike down really fast. And that's hard work for the pancreas. Our system is that the glycemic index is very stabilized. So throughout your dog or cat's lifetime, their pancreas are not working as hard. So that's another added benefit.
And if someone wanted to try the Farmina product for their pets, how would they go about doing that?
They can, if they're here in the Southern California area, I can, more than happy to deliver a sample to them. They can contact me. They can go to the farmina.com. It's the website. They can also, which we have a store locator, they can go into the stores and get samples from them.
How would they contact you, Tommy?
Well, they can go to, they can email me directly at Tommy.Walder, Walder, at farmina.com.
Okay, so it's Tommy, TOMMY Walder. It's WALDER at Farmina, which Farmina is FARMINA.com.
Correct. And then you can ask me for samples, ask me any questions. We have veterinarians and nutritionists at our plant in Italy 24 hours to answer any question. Our corporate headquarters is in Manhattan in New York, and I'm available to talk anytime.
Okay, fantastic, Tommy. Well, we're going to go to a commercial break. If you don't mind just staying with us on the line for a little bit, I have another guest coming in, and she might have some questions for you regarding the product. So if you'll hold on the line, and we'll return shortly. You are listening to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk.
Try Fry Vineyards, the Mendocino County organic wine with no sulfites added. Fry Wines, America's pioneering organic winery. They were the first to go organic, the first maker of certified biodynamic wines in the United States. At Fry Wines, our emphasis is on producing organic wine of the highest quality while caring for our planet and palate alike. Check out our website at frywine.com and join the Fry Vineyards Wine Club. You'll receive 20% off all orders and much more. Plus, you can check out our internet-only specials. Great biodynamic wines from Redwood Valley in Mendocino County, California. Fry Wines. Go to frywine.com. That's FREYWINE. Fry Wine. FREYWINE.com. Check it out and enjoy great wines at your home tonight.
Hi, friends. This is Larry Minetti. Go to LarryMinetti.com to get my book, Aloha Magnum. You'll read all about the wonderful guest stars like Carol Burnett, Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, and many, many more. Also, there is an episode guide and my favorite recipes that I really cook at home. I will include a free signed photo with every book. Get Aloha Magnum at LarryMinetti.com. Order now. Aloha.
Come to Wine Country. Vacation at the beautiful Fountain Grove Inn and Conference Center in Santa Rosa, California. Experience the luxurious guest rooms, generously sized and decorated in the Tuscan tradition. Sleep on pillow-top mattresses with luxurious linens and down-filled comforters. The Fountain Grove Inn also offers complimentary Wi-Fi and internet access, and you can enjoy coffee in the hotel lobby. And now you can visit the new steakhouse at Equus Restaurant and the Equus Lounge, all at the Fountain Grove Inn. Relax and enjoy a glass of wine and learn about wine with CRN radio host Larry Van Alsten as What's Cooking on Wine radio show. It's broadcast at the Fountain Grove Inn Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Sonoma Wine Country, easily located in Santa Rosa off the 101 freeway at the Fountain Grove Parkway exit. Call 707-578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingroveinns.com. Call now 707-578-6101.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. With one phone call, you'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information. It's a free service, so call now.
Call now, 800-704-6182, 800-704-6182.
Welcome back to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk. And let's see, on the line we have Linda from Washington, and she's a huge animal advocate, and she might have some questions for you. And we also have Tommy. Tommy is with Farmina, and Farmina Pet Food Products. It's a food that I've had I've been sharing with my animals, my rescue pets, and they absolutely love it. And then I love it just because I look at all the nutritional facts and the things that are good for them. So just to kind of give everyone an overview. So Farmina is GMO-free. So it's a GMO-free certified food. There's no soy, wheat, or corn used in any of the formulas. It's grain-free, 70% of premium meat content. Let me learn how to speak English. And all the protein comes from meat, not from plants. It's low on the glycemic index, so it's good for you in that aspect. There's lots of good stuff in here. So you have 70% of it is protein, 30% is fruits. Let's see. Yes, fruits, minerals, and vegetables, and then you've got all of the stuff that comes with that. So now, Linda, are you there with us?
I'm here.
Welcome to the show. I'm doing fantastic. I'm a little bit slow today, so I'm trying to get my mouth to catch up with my brain here, or vice versa. And then we have Tommy on the line. Tommy, are you there with us still?
I am here.
Okay, so
Hi,
Linda, Tommy is with, you've heard me talking about Farmina. So Tommy is with the Farmina Pet Food Products. And I know that the pet foods that you feed your pets is always a huge priority. Do you have any questions for Tommy?
Actually, I've been on hold here. I've been looking up his pet food online, and it seems to be pretty good. I'd like to try some myself, actually. I do have a question though. Like, where does the beef come from? Because I might have missed that on the first part of the show. Like the meat.
The meats are from, the Tuscany, Umbria, from New Zealand. They're wild caught. The chicken is from Italy. There's no antibiotics, no hormones. They're pasteurized, raised. So they come from a very credible source, and the EU standards, ensure that as well.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that's very interesting here, Linda, and I think you'll agree, is that when you think about it, that the EU standards for pet food products is a higher standard than we have here in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that really struck me, just because, we're pretty laxed on our regulations that we have for pet food products here in the United States. And so the EU, some people might think that they are a little bit behind us, but they actually have, their standards are higher than we have here for our pet food products in the United States.
There really is not much here for pet food products. Look at Beneful and the whole, antifreeze thing, that they're allowed to even put that in their dog food. It's just amazes me.
Well, and again, that's one of the things that, with this product that I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see. Like, the EU has stricter standards than we have here in the United States. And so that's one of the reasons, I feel very comfortable giving my pets this product and my rescue pets. It's like, okay. Now, it is, I'll let people know, it's, our animals here are used to things with a lot of fillers and a lot of other things that are in there. And so I know when I first started giving it to my pets, I had to just really, you want to switch them over slowly, because it's like you're giving them purer food. It's like it messes.
That's interesting, because when I changed my dogs over, not to be saying another dog food name here, but Wellness. They had no issues whatsoever. None. And, pitties usually have issues.
Sometimes when they switch over.
Mm-hmm. And no issues whatsoever. Mm-mm.
Well, I think
I think the more pure food doesn't have the same effect,
whenever you have the more natural food. So, so Tommy, I just want you to kind of go over again, if someone is interested in Farmina pet food products, and you have it for dog and cat, and you have different types. I know that there's some with fish, and there's your beef. Can you go over just a little bit of the products a little bit more for me, and then how they would reach out to you or how they would get samples?
Sure. We have, a whole array of we have the puppy line too, an adult line. Some of the puppy lines have a higher protein and a fat base for the energies as the dog is growing. We have chicken and pomegranate in that puppy. We have fish and orange, which I forgot to mention is a single source fish, so that's really important. Cod and herring. The Born apple is one of our popular flavors, and we have lamb and blueberry. So this is for cats and dogs. Almost every person that has tried our cat line, their cats will not eat anything else, because it's such high in protein that cats are so finicky. They absolutely love this.
I want to go over a little bit more with you about the cat product, because I know we didn't go into that too much. If you guys would just hold for just a few minutes, we are going to go to a commercial break. You're listening to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk.
Experience a luxury boutique hotel escape in the heart of Laguna Beach, California, with the finest art gallery, shopping, dining, and nightlife just steps from your door. The heart of Laguna Beach, the edge of the sea. It's the Inn at Laguna Beach. Enjoy our comfortable rooms, blending the style of a timeless beach bungalow with the modern comforts of today. 70 newly appointed guest rooms and suites await you at the Inn at Laguna Beach. Then, relax at the rooftop bar, where you'll indulge in breathtaking views of the ocean. For dining, you'll find libations and local cuisine on the California coastline, including dining at the legendary Las Brisas, a Southern California landmark. The Inn at Laguna Beach, footsteps from room to village to sea, located in the heart of Laguna Beach. The Inn is within walking distance of all that Laguna Beach has to offer. No car required. The Inn at Laguna Beach, 211 North Coast Highway in Laguna Beach, California. Call 800-544-4479 or visit inatlagunabeach.com.
As we are all aware, restaurants and celebrity chefs come and go. But one restaurant is constant, El Cholo. Hi, this is Larry Elder. Since 1923, the original El Cholo on Western Avenue and those in La Habra, Santa Monica, downtown LA, Anaheim Hills, and the latest Corona Del Mar have served millions of loyal fans and multiple generations. If you've dined there, you know the reason why. It's those fresh green corn tamales, Carmen's historic nachos, the margaritas, and so much more. Treat yourself and dine at a restaurant you really want to go to, not one where you're supposed to go to. El Cholo. I know I do.
Do you drink really pure water? If you drink bottled water, you should know about the bottled water dirty little secrets. Plastic bottles come from oil products. The polycarbonate jugs contain bisphenol A, a synthetic estrogen that's raised health concerns. Bottled water dispensers quickly develop algae and bacteria and should be sanitized regularly. Have you ever cleaned your water dispenser? Are you ingesting algae and bacteria and synthetic estrogen? Here's the good news. Pure Water Science can replace that dirty, outdated bottled water cooler with a high-tech water purification system. The Pure Water Science system features a stainless steel tank that constantly monitors water quality. It guarantees your water is pure. It alerts you when service or filter changes are needed, and the multi-stage purification system removes organic and inorganic contaminants. The patented self-sanitizing feature eliminates algae and bacteria while it adds oxygen to your water, and it costs less than bottled water without the bottled water hassle. No more bottles to lift. Call now, 818-502-4191. Pure Water Science, 818-502-4191.
Are you looking to increase the number of calls you receive at your business? Well, CRM Talk is introducing a new way for customers to reach you without having to remember your phone number or web address. Customers simply dial pound 250 from their mobile phones to say your business name. That's it. They'll be directed immediately to your phone line and receive a text message with a link to your website and phone number. It's that easy. It works so well that we're using it in this commercial. To sign up, dial pound 250 and say, "Help my business." That's pound 250, help my business.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson. Attention men who've taken Androgel or any other testosterone therapy products. Androgel or other low-T products have been linked to heart attack, stroke, pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, even death. Scientific studies indicate that the use of testosterone therapy products may double a man's risk of heart attack. If you or a loved one took Androgel or a testosterone therapy product and suffered from a heart attack, stroke, pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, or any other cardiac event, you might be entitled to financial compensation. You have rights, and you need to let us fight for your rights. And you pay no fees unless we win. So call the tort attorneys right now. 800-557-7921. 800-557-7921. That's 800-557-7921. Cases may be referred to participating law firms in your jurisdiction.
Welcome back to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk. And I have Tommy with Farmina on the line, and I have an animal advocate and networker, Linda from Washington, on the line with me today. And Tommy, so I want to go, well, first of all, I'm going over my little bucket list here, my little, like what I need. But I was talking a little bit earlier in the show, I have a group of puppies, so I'm going to have to get some of that, the Maxi puppy, the chicken and pomegranate from you. Now, go into a little bit more about the cats, because I have cats too in my rescue, and I haven't switched them over to this food. So tell us a little bit about I'm sure it's got a lot of the same qualities as your dog food product, but kind of go over the differences, like in the cat food, like what sets it aside from cat food that we're used to having here in the U.S.
It's pretty similar to the dog aspect of the food, you know. A lot of people have picky, finicky cats, and cats are very particular about shape, size, smell, texture, etc. Our formulated cat food is very highly palatable to the cats. It's high protein levels, make it a lot more digestible, and it's flavored as well. So the same qualities that you see in the dog food is exactly what we transition to the cat food. So in that aspect, it's the same. The cats have a more tendency to be more finicky and picky for their foods, and we've seen a tremendous growth in sales with our cat food. We have a very loyal base that once they switch over, their cats are, very, very excited to eat this food.
Yeah, they're not willing to go back. So, so again, so that's so if you guys are interested in some samples and you're here in the Southern California area, then you can email Tommy directly. It's Tommy TOMMY.Walder. It's WALDER at Farmina. Farmina is FARMINA.com. So you can email him directly. But if you're looking for, or you can go to their website for a store locator. So that's Farmina.com. Or now you had said, because this is a nationwide radio show. So if someone's interested and they're in another region, there was a website that they can order it through. What other than Farmina?
Yeah, I mean, what they can go if they're nationwide. I would first go to the store locator. Also, one of the reps in our regions will contact them directly for any questions when you call Farmina. Or they can also go online. Such websites such as Chewy.com has it. But we, recommend going to the store, and they can tell you more about the product there, as we've educated our store owners about the product, and they've done training. So, in that aspect, it's great. And also here in the Los Angeles area, for anybody that lives in the Southern California area, I'll be having a demo day in Woodstock in the Beverly Hills area, March 6th, and I'll have a booth there if you want to come in.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Tommy, what I want you to do is I want you to email me over those details so I could get those up on our Facebook page, so that if you're interested, he has an event in Beverly Hills on March 6th, and I'm sure he'll have plenty of samples out there. So if you want to stop by and ask Tommy any questions and just get more information about this product, that would be March 6th, and I'll make sure that's up on our Facebook page as well. So thank you so much, Tommy, for calling in, and thank you for your product. And then I'm going to be hunting you down for that puppy food, because I've got 10 amazing pitty puppies that I want to get started on. I want to get started on the product as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, they'll be excited. I'll get those over to you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Tommy. You have a great afternoon.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Linda, now I kind of led into it. I've been talking puppies. Linda, are you there? Oh, it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. I seem to have lost Linda. So I was talking with Tommy with Farmina, and we were covering the product, and I led into the puppies again. So I'm going to post some pictures of this beautiful mom and her 10 puppies. And again, puppies are a lot of work. And so it's like, if you're not willing to do that work that it takes for these puppies, then you need to spay and neuter your pets. And it's not even an issue. I mean, people say, well, I can't afford it. There are spay and neuter clinics everywhere you look. So anywhere you are, if you find yourself in that spot where you want to get your pet spayed and neutered, and definitely here in the Southern California area, no doubt I can help you here in the Southern California area. But if you're in another region, because again, the show, of course, is nationwide. If you're in another region and you're looking for somewhere to spay and neuter your pets, then you also, contact me. I will help you. I will help you find a place, because it's all about education and spaying and neutering. That's where it starts. And then from there, it's like we have to work as a community to help end this, the challenge of just overpopulation of pets. Let's see. So, Linda, are you back with me?
I'm back. I was there, but you couldn't hear me.
Well, that's the power of technology.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So,
Pitty puppies. Pitty puppies.
Pitty puppies.
About.
How cute
Probably
are pitty
the best
puppies?
looking puppies around.
I have to say, puppies are cute. Okay, they just
cute,
are. They are
puppies.
cute. Yeah, but pitty puppies, yeah, you're right. It's something about pitty puppies and their little eyes, like little round eyes that are always looking up at you, that it's just like, okay, you guys are amazing. Pitties in general, just the breed. Okay, everyone here, obviously I talk a lot about pups and different dogs, but everyone here understands that, I'm a huge pitty advocate. Obviously. I own them. I think really anyone in rescue, would you agree with that, Linda? Like, if you're in rescue, you're a pitty advocate?
Pretty much so, yes. And I think once you own one, you'll never go back.
Well, I think, yeah.
I got one kind of by accident when I was 19. Saved one from a really bad situation. It was 4 months old, and spent the next 17 years with her and have 4 cents. I don't think I'll ever have another type of dog, really. It's just perfect.
Well, I think what happens is if you're in rescue, then you see it gives you a chance to get to know the breed. I mean, there's plenty of stereotypes out there, and I think that's the one thing for me. Whenever I saw, like, once you have a pity, like you said, once you have one and you understand them and you feel like it gives you, it's a matter of education again. And so we were talking about that before, but I'm going to throw some pictures of my pity pups up on Facebook too. But we're getting ready to go to a commercial break, but I of course want to talk all day about pity puppies, but even as much as I love them, I still want everyone out there to spay and neuter. So.
Yeah, right. And also, they're not for everybody either. So if you don't have a lot of time to dedicate to a dog, don't get a pity.
Right.
You know?
Or maybe don't get a dog.
Get a dog at all.
Get a cat.
They're not dogs that even stick out the backyard all day.
Right. So. You're listening to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com, 310-873-4422.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Welcome back to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk. And so we were talking about pity puppies. And yes, they are absolutely amazing and cute and lovable and a lot of work. But so I just, again, I bring things to people's attention because everyone thinks, I mean, puppies are a lot of work. And I had a neighbor of mine one time, and I remember, actually it was regarding a cat, and I remember she told me that she wanted her cat to have that experience of having kittens. And I just looked at her like, are you really, do you know anything about me whatsoever? You're my neighbor, and you're asking me if my cat, which of course was neutered, but you're asking me if my cat can mate with your cat so she can have that experience. And I really wanted to smack her. To be honest with you, because they don't need that experience. Like, do you think your male dog needs the experience? Like, get him neutered. He doesn't. He doesn't need the experience of impregnating another dog. Or your female dog. Do you think she needs to have those puppies? And what are you going to do with them once they start peeing and pooping everywhere, and they're crying, and they need attention, and they're starting to get destructive, and they're starting to chew things up? What do you do with them then? So yeah. So
I've had people tell me, things like, well, I just wanted to have one litter. And it's like, why? Because they want to keep one puppy, Okay, what about the rest of them? Because they can have 10, 12 puppies.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
And I've seen more than that. I mean, right now, the pity mom that I have, she has 10 puppies. So, and she has 10 puppies that lived. I mean, a lot of times when they have these larger litters, I mean, I don't know how many she actually had, but a lot of times with the larger litters, 1 or 2 don't make it in the first few days. But but I have a mom with 10 puppies, and they're about 3 weeks old now. So now this is a situation where they did not get her spayed. They allowed her to mate. Right. And then once she has the puppies and they're 3 weeks old, they go to take the mom and the puppies to the shelter. Right. Yep. So now you've got moms. It's in their nature to be protective. That's what it's like. It's, they talk about human nature. Well, this is, it's like it's instinctive. It's animal instinct, like to protect their puppies. And so you take a mom. You take her out of her home and her puppies, and then you've got all these different people that are handling them. So you could have, by bringing this mom and pups to the shelter, very easily have signed the death warrant for all 11 of them, Mama and the 10 puppies. And I want to really explain to the public out there how that works. So animal instinct, it's instinctive for a mom to be protective of her puppies. That's what she's supposed to do. And
sometimes they separate them at the shelter, too, if the puppies are old enough. And so she's not even with her puppies.
Right.
And then they'll try to adopt the mom, and, of course, she's full of milk, and everybody passes her by, Or,
well, and there's medical reasons why, too, because she's still full of milk. She wasn't supposed to be away from her puppies yet. Her body's still producing enough milk for 10 puppies. And so you take her away from the puppies, and then she's full of milk, like you said. So, I mean, it's a matter of what she looks like, right? Even though it'll go down. You could be endangering her health, because I've actually had a girl, and if you remember correctly, I had a girl, Millie, where they did exactly that.
Exploded.
And her teats exploded. I mean, it was a very serious medical condition. And so, and if the mom gets protective, then she shows aggression. And so then right away, I mean, she would be euthanized.
We put down, and the puppies had no mama. And sometimes they're really young, and they had to be bottle fed, and they just resort to killing them, too, if they don't have the people to take care of them. I mean, what else are they going to do?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I had that, I don't know if you remember, right before Christmas. And the woman said they euthanized the mom, and they said, well, I don't want to euthanize all these puppies right before Christmas. And so I'm bottle feeding puppies. I had 10 puppies. It was a pity mom also. But I had 10 puppies at Christmas time that I'm bottle feeding because the shelter contacted me, and I took those in. But so, and now here's the other thing with the 10 puppies. Okay. Now, shelters, as clean as they try to be and as good as they are, and as much as all the effort they put into it, shelters are full of disease. So very often you have, I mean, there's not, I would venture to say there's not a shelter anywhere that hasn't had parvo at some point, right?
How many litters of puppies have we seen have parvo in the shelter?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them.
Well, because once it's there, it doesn't matter how they sanitize it. I mean, parvo has been there, and you just put more puppies in there, and their systems are weak in their puppies, and so then they have it. So you see it very often where and sometimes you even see older dogs that come in with parvo, but mostly with puppies. So, but there's not just parvo. There's giardia, there's distemper. I mean, there's other diseases that have been in the shelter. There's heartworm.
URI, everything.
Right.
I mean, and puppy even gets that. It's a death sentence when they're that young.
Well, and plus you could have, like, say with this mom and pups, if you took away the mom, they're not getting mom's milk anymore.
Mom's milk and no antibodies, nothing.
So now they felt like, oh, well, they wanted her to have this experience of having a litter, right? And then they realized how much work it actually is. And so very easily, I mean, thankfully, well, I say thankfully because there's very nice Iris. I mean, she always circumvents a number of things before they go into the shelter. And I get the emergency 911 call. So they never... This mom and pups never entered the shelter. They came directly with me. But that's something that, I mean, next time you're thinking...
They were lucky. I mean...
How many moms and pups do you see that were euthanized?
Yep.
I mean, it happens all the time. And so that's something next time you're thinking about, you want them to have that experience, just consider
what I don't get either is that the first 4 weeks are the easiest part.
I know, right? The mom's taking care of
him. I
him.
never say it was too hard.
Right?
Wait a couple more weeks.
I know. When they really start becoming a mess. You know what? I want to talk to you about this some more with you, Linda. As soon as we return, you're listening to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk.
Experience a luxury boutique hotel escape in the heart of Laguna Beach, California, with the finest art gallery, shopping, dining, and nightlife just steps from your door. The heart of Laguna Beach, the edge of the sea. It's the Inn at Laguna Beach. Enjoy our comfortable rooms, blending the style of a timeless beach bungalow with the modern comforts of today. 70 newly appointed guest rooms and suites await you at the Inn at Laguna Beach. Then, relax at the rooftop bar, where you'll indulge in breathtaking views of the ocean. For dining, you'll find libations and local cuisine on the California coastline, including dining at the legendary Las Brisas, a Southern California landmark. The Inn at Laguna Beach, footsteps from room to village to sea, located in the heart of Laguna Beach. The Inn is within walking distance of all that Laguna Beach has to offer. No car required. The Inn at Laguna Beach, 211 North Coast Highway in Laguna Beach, California. Call 800-544-4479 or visit inatlagunabeach.com.
Are you looking to increase the number of calls you receive at your business? Well, CRN Talk is introducing a new way for customers to reach you without having to remember your phone number or web address. Customers simply dial pound 250 from their mobile phones to say your business name. That's it. They'll be directed immediately to your phone line and receive a text message with a link to your website and phone number. It's that easy. It works so well that we're using it in this commercial. To sign up, dial pound 250 and say, "Help my business." That's pound 250, "Help my business."
Let me take just a moment or two, if I may, and talk about a great place to eat. That's right, for you folks anywhere in the eastern San Fernando Valley, drop into Bob's Big Boys. That's right, in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. Now, everybody remembers the name Bob's. They're getting bigger and bigger every day, and little old Bob carrying the hamburger in his checkered overalls is the same Bob that you remember from back through the years. And, of course, if you want to go in for a great lunch, remember their classic burger, the original double-deck hamburger combination. Delicious 100% pure ground beef in 2 patties with American cheese, lettuce, and our famous Big Boy special sauce. The name is Bob, and I think when you go in, you'll say, "By golly, I'm sure glad that I found this restaurant because it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner." They've got all kinds of things, and all you have to do is remember. Bob's Big Boy in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. It's a great place to eat.
Hello, CRN listeners. This is Michael Horn, inviting you to join me and my co-host, Sommelier Nicole Nielsen from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, as we present What's Cooking on Wine. Find out about the latest trends in wine, great food, spirits, and a whole lot more. It's What's Cooking on Wine, done live at 6 o'clock Monday nights at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Pasadena, California, and then the replays throughout the weekend right here on CRN. So if you love wine and you love great food, it's What's Cooking on Wine right here on CRN.
Welcome back to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk, and I have Linda from Washington with me. She's an animal advocate and a networker. And so, Linda, we've only got a few minutes here, so this hour's gone by really quickly.
We're going to talk about Alaska, right?
Well, I want to make sure and bring up Alaska because we had talked about Alaska on the show before, and Alaska. So that those of you know, she was out of Jacksonville. She was a Great Dane, where the 12-year-old boy posted a video of the extreme neglect that the dog was receiving, and he was concerned about it, and he was concerned for his dog. Then Child Protective Services took away the children but left the dog. The mom gave away the dog. There was a big search for Alaska after that. Lawyers got involved. I know my rescue offered to take Alaska in. Even though it's from Florida, I said I would bring her over here so that she was taken care of. But the father and the kids fought, and there was lawyers hired. And good news for everyone out there, Alaska is now back with the boys. And I saw pictures.
Looks way better. She looks awesome.
I know, isn't it amazing? Like just what a little bit of care can do for a pup. So now you and I, like when we discussed this before, it was a big subject because Now, the video brought it to the attention that the children were living in such conditions that were so horrible that they needed to remove the children from the mother's care. Now, you brought up a very interesting question because you said, how could they leave the dog there? How could they leave Alaska there with this mom when the son clearly said that she was locked in a bedroom for over a week with no food and no water, and so she had tried tearing down the door? So how did animal control not remove this dog?
And I don't get that at all because it's animal cruelty, which is a felony.
It's a felony now in all 50 states. Like
Yes,
it's
yes,
a
it is.
nationwide felony here in the United States.
There's a discrepancy between punishment in all 50 states too, and I think it should be some sort of mandatory, punishment for that. And I'm really surprised me they didn't take the dog out.
Well,
And
it is Jacksonville.
Wasn't ACC called and they didn't?
Oh, they went.
there?
They came out.
Yeah.
They were on location and they did not remove the dog. And the mom claimed that she was that skinny because she had a medical condition that wasn't provable. And then now, I mean, if you look at her, the medical condition, ironically, is gone.
It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But they also noticed feces all over the house. So that's why they took the kids out.
Oh yeah, all over the bed. I
unclean.
mean, it was a horrific living condition for humans and dogs. But they left the dog.
Yeah, and I don't get that. No, and I see the same thing happening in the shelters too, where you see a dog coming that's in really bad shape, and they, and they're run by the, police department. I think SBC is right, and they don't do anything to these people that take them in. Now,
Well,
part of it I
sometimes they come in
understand.
emaciated and in
Yeah.
bad shape, and they get turned in. But the
But
thing,
I understand why, because if you do that, then they're on confiscation hold, and then they're stuck there, and a rescue can't take them. And I do
Yeah.
understand that reasoning, but then they still should go back and bust them for that.
well, I mean, at least some kind of fine. So, but next week I want Linda. I would like you to call back in next week. I want to really get into this some more. And just kind of like what it is. And so, but you are listening to Rescue Radio. Now, I want to encourage people to like our page, Rescue Radio. And then, of course, mine's Animal Foundation of America. You can follow me on Facebook. Chad's not in today. He's in Hong Kong. But you can go ahead and like his rescue organization, which is Paul Works. And so we're going to post some things. I'm going to post a picture how to get Farmina, if you're interested in Farmina, that product, if you'd like some samples or to try that. I'm going to post some of the pity puppy pictures. And so I'll get that.
Stop it.
I know. So
I'm a sucker for puppies.
Right? I'm posting them on Rescue Radio site. So like us on Facebook and join us next week. You're listening to Rescue Radio on CRN Digital Talk.
Which is most appropriate because that was your theme.
Are you tired of hearing your favorite talk radio show sound like this? What if you could hear your favorite shows in crystal clear, high-definition digital sound? Well, with CRN Digital Talk Radio's 6 channels of high-definition radio, you can now hear all of your favorite hosts like you've never heard them before in CRN HD. The difference is amazing. Catch your favorite political hosts like Dennis Prager, Tom Hartman, Barry Farber, and so many more. Entertainment and lifestyle programming like The Robert Conrad Show, The What's Cooking Show, and The What's Cooking on Wine Show, all in true CRN HD audio. Sports, business, travel, food, wine, politics, there is something for everyone, and it's all available in CRN High Definition Sound. Log on to www.CRN Talk for listings and information on all your favorite shows. That's www.crntalk.com.